Hello and welcome. Well, not only did Hasbro have a bad day yesterday, but so did Activision Blizzard with the launch of Overwatch 2. Well, Overwatch 2 comes out and their servers are hit with DDoS attacks where they get so much traffic that it takes their systems offline in attempts to circumvent the game from being launched. There are a lot of people that are just upset with Activision Blizzard over the last few months and years. And it's not surprising to see that people are taking action against their newest game. Overwatch 1 was brought down and the servers were brought up for Overwatch 2. Relatively seamless, but it seems that nothing has been working as they planned. Players complain about connectivity issues before attack. Overwatch 2 expected to be a boost in otherwise slow year. So Activision Blizzard was hit with cyber attacks on Tuesday, causing wide-scale connectivity issues during the launch of the hotly anticipated Overwatch 2 video game, while otherwise known as Overwatch 1 reskinned. Mike Yarba, president of Activision, subsidiary of Blizzard Entertainment, tweeted that the company was experiencing a mass DDoS attack on its servers Tuesday afternoon. Distributed denial of service attacks, known as a DDoS, are when traffic is directed at the organization's servers that support a website, effectively knocking it offline. They had long queues. Asmongold put up a few clips and showing how his queue went from 3,000 players and then suddenly 10,000 players, then 20,000 players. Like, it was a massive bad day for Overwatch fans, for people that wanted to play the game, get their hands on it. The queues were that similar to when World of Warcraft was launched. I remember the days of World of Warcraft when you would sit there in queue for up to 5 hours to try and get on the server, and this seems that it was even worse. Only so many people could get in, and then if you ended up getting DDoSed or if you ended up disconnecting, you're right back in the queue. I think people were reporting at least 3 hours to wait for this game, and it just was not fun. Even before the attack, players complained on Twitter for connectivity issues. Earlier that day, Yarba tweeted that the teams were working on server issues were humbled by the excitement of players. Well, this is the tweet that he put out. Unfortunately, we're experiencing a mass DDoS attack on our service. Teams are working hard to mitigate manage. This is causing a lot of drop connection issues. And this was, he was retweeting himself. Teams are working hard on server issues for Overwatch 2. We are humbled by the excitement of players, yada, yada, yada. But it just seems that they couldn't do anything properly. You can see here, even on the side, I've got DDoS there. Looking a little bit more into it, it seems the reason why we have DDoS on the side there is because it's still going on. They've had multiple attacks now, multiple DDoS attempts. Aaron Keller, we're steadily making progress on server issues and stability, as well as working through a second DDoS attack. We are all hands on deck and will continue to work throughout the night. Thank you for your patience. We will share more info as it becomes available. So it looks like Overwatch 2 is absolutely getting hammered online by who knows. I don't understand why people want to take these things down. We saw this on like Christmas Day. Almost every Christmas Day now, when people are opening up their new system, their new generations of systems, they get DDoS and they get shut down because someone out there doesn't like the idea of you having fun. It could also be a protest against the predatory nature that we're seeing in the continuation of video games and card games today. So it's different when it comes down to video games versus TCGs, and this is why I cover these types of topics. On top of the DDoSing attempts, well, it looks like if you are completing some achievements, you're also getting kicked from the game.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay.
Overwatch 2 launched yesterday, and it quickly became apparent that quite a lot of players weren't going to be able to get into the game. This is largely from the stability issue and 2 DDoS attacks, which caused substantial server queues. But things just started to settle, and players were able to actually start playing the game. A new problem involves Overwatch 2 achievements have become apparent. From Patrick Maka, Overwatch 2 is a fascinating problem. When I unlock an achievement, I'm immediately kicked from the server and have to rejoin the queue. It happened twice now. Achievement equals instant kick. This is not good for the game. Honestly, if you're playing Overwatch, if you're looking to play Overwatch, I would give it at least a week. But when we're coming into games non-stop, when games are launched, and it just happens to continue that every launch seems to be plagued with bugs, DDoSes, server issues, and the continuation, this is a standard that is quickly becoming the norm, and it shouldn't be. This is absolutely amazing that people are still willing to play these games and continue to go out there and just say, oh, it's okay, they'll fix it in a week. No, it's not okay. It's not cool. It's something that shouldn't be happening non-stop. Thanks for watching. This is Proud Canadian Phoenix Cindershadow signing off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.